My speech is over the national student loan debt, and I will talk about my introduction now. I think I gained audience attention well with my stats I used, the $1.2 trillion of national student loan debt and 2/3 of students having student loan debt. This is just something that a lot of my listeners could relate to, and therefore it gained their attention well. I showed relevance, kind of connected to my intro, just that we're all students, and at some point in time we're going to probably cross paths with student loan debt. So I think that my topic was very relevant to my listeners being college students. I decided to establish credibility by saying I know a lot of family members and friends who have student loans, and that I'm passionate about being debt-free, not having loans. I think I could have done a better job of establishing credibility, just because I think it was a fine way, but I think I could have established credibility better to better set myself up for the rest of the speech with my interaction with the audience. My thesis statement, I think, was pretty good. It was student loans have larger ramifications than most students realize. I think it was a good thesis. I think it was concise. It could have been more colorful, but I think overall it was a good thesis. And then previewing for the body of my speech, I think I said student loans are fast on the rise and begin unhealthy trends in many people's lives, and let's now look at just how quickly student loans have grown in the previous years. These are kind of vague, which I guess they're supposed to be to a certain extent, but I don't like that. If I could do it again, I would definitely change some stuff up in that. My body, I think both of my main arguments were good. First one being student loans are fast growing and most troubled type of consumer loans, because that argument is provable through just facts and numbers. And my second point being that acquiring student loans kickstarts a trend of indebtedness for recent college graduates. I think that's a strong point and very provable also. However, I don't think that my supporting material of either one of these main points, I think my student loans are fastest growing is probably my strongest point, but I don't think my supporting material was top notch. I think it is fine, but I could have done much better supporting my. I think that one of my favorite things was my analogy of having the dog. I think that was a good analogy and supported my point that student loans carry with you after college very well. I cited all 5 of my sources. I know in my critique that I need to cite the One Wisconsin Institute better. I understand that as mine was kind of vague on that, but I did cite all my sources and got all those in my speech. And my transitions, I think because my supporting material wasn't the best it could be, my transitions were a little harder to do because they weren't clear cut lines, and definitely can improve on those. For my conclusion, I kind of got frazzled in my conclusion, was running out of time. Like we learned, I didn't practice my conclusion as much as the rest of my speech, so it was kind of thrown together last minute, and I definitely needed to work on it more, and I read too much off my note cards on my conclusion, so that is definitely something I'll remember for next speech, is to spend more time on my conclusion. But was the audience prepared? I think they were prepared for it. I summarized, but very vaguely, and my last sentence, I read it. I read my last sentence. That was kind of weak, but I think it was a fine last sentence. So overall, learned a lot and looking forward to the next one.